Okay, let's get this show on the road. Hello everyone, I thought I'd make a quick video about the new Equestria Girls G5 stuff that has been shown off today, and just kind of go over my general thoughts about it. So first, here it is. This is what we have now. So we have Sunny, Izzy, Zip, and Pip. Personally, I think Sunny and Izzy definitely turned out the best in these new designs. I think Izzy's face is a bit kind of crazy though. And no Hitch, which is obviously a shame. One thing I have noticed in the concept art and stuff for G5 is the differences between each of the characters, and I kinda wish they would focus on this a bit more, especially here. Like the height differences and the build sizes of characters and stuff. Like if you look at Pip and Izzy, you can definitely notice it straight away, and I wish they would kind of focus on this a bit more with these dolls as well. It would be nice for them to all be different sizes and shapes and etc., but not just the one character shape, just in different color plastics. Obviously, this is probably Hasbro just cutting corners and costs with things. It'd definitely be cheaper to just use one mold for every single character with a different color plastic, but I do not know enough about the process of making these, so I can't really comment on that. Moving on from the dolls themselves, this definitely means we might get a G5 Equestria Girls series, which I'm excited for this possibility. Personally, I hope it's a 2D animated series, and a web series would be nice with weekly episodes. I'm personally not a fan of the batch releases. Like Make Your Mark, I definitely prefer the Tell Your Tale sort of release where it's an episode each week. Well, now it's bi-weekly, but you kind of get my point. I feel like releasing a bunch of episodes at once doesn't really let people kind of think about each episode as it kind of releases. Everyone just binges the whole season in a week or so and then they're done with it. I feel like for community discussion at least, the weekly episodes are way better. Plenty of shows I've watched that released weekly had tons of great discussions, memes, and just things that kind of spawned out of it because of that. But when something batch releases, there was kind of a window for a month where people were talking about it, and then after that just completely dropped off. Also, another thing is I really hope they do somehow finish off Sunset's story. There's a lot that's been left that I really want to see. Obviously, we know what they were planning on doing, but it'd be nice to at least get something, whether Sunset is a character in the new series, which is something I would also like to see, due to how time does work differently in the human world compared to the horse world in this series, since obviously G5 does take place in G4 and something like 100 years has gone by. But time, I'm pretty sure time does move slower in the human world, so there is a chance that some of the characters from G4 Equestria Girls are still alive in the G5 Equestria Girls, which would be nice to see. And you know, I think Sunset might be the most likely of the characters they could bring back, possibly Twilight, maybe they're principal of the school or whatever, but yeah, I'd love them to do like a tie-in comic or something for like maybe a prequel that maybe ties off a bit of Sunset's story, if they could release that, but it feels like they're getting ready to kind of just completely move on from a lot of the G4 stuff, which makes sense that they would do this new series instead of kind of finishing off the last one, which is a shame, but I guess it is what it is at the end of the day. But that's really all I have to say about this, and yeah, thanks.